One. Now it's working. Hello, Nexus. I thought you don't like me watching PGR. How are you? Right, Shaper's Ripples, the Pyroat story. Let's see how it goes. I got my coffee. It's a long video, bro. 1 hour and 10 minutes. I think we should hop straight in.
Welcome to the 47th video in my Punishing Graven lore series.
47.
Today we'll cover chapter 31 of the main story.
Hello, Rojak.
Shaper's Ripples. Previously, Babylonia breached Gestalt's data wall, searching for new forms of salvation. In the process, they released Agent Zero, the physical embodiment of the Punishing's mimetic trait. After its descent, it, along with Selene, crashed one of Babylonia's spaceports and assaulted the Clean Zone. Thanks to Grey Raven, Luna, and her ascendants, the Clean Zone was saved, although it never returned to being virus-free. In the following months, Commandant's key was reactivated by Nanami, who revealed the existence of the Church of Machina, and Lucia received a new frame, one designed to handle threats within the Hetero Tower. Now Lucia and Commandant will face the unknown in a battle that spans ages, confronting the truth of their world in an effort to find a miracle free of sacrifice. Now without any further delay, Chapter 31, Shaper's Ripples. No one knows when it started, not even him, but Commandant has been experiencing strange dreams. Sometimes he relives memories that seem familiar,
the recap is 1 hour, I ain't playing this.
The life a companion once described, a strange staircase stretching to infinity, the end of the world, or a sacrifice made over and over. The visions are hazy, vanishing just as fast as they appeared, and he finds himself on an unfamiliar street, unaware of how he got there. Lucia reminds him these gaps in his memory aren't new. They are side effects of using the key to rewind time.
So she already has okay.
So with her help, he pieces together his fragmented memories. 1 year after Babylonia received Cathilla's egg, the Science Council used it, the Omega Weapon, Phantom Tracer, and data from Hyperreal and Project Winter.
I don't know, is the voice in the video also funny for you guys, or is it just
the frame immune, but allowing Pyros to convert the Punishing virus into an energy source.
Like his voice is auto-correcting. Feels weird.
Making the frame immune, but allowing Pyros to convert the Punishing virus into an energy source. The following months were a trial period to ensure the frame's functionality, but unknown to them, the world was marching towards annihilation. On a routine mission to evacuate a conservation area, a sudden surge of red tide rushed out from the Heterozone, sweeping away the conservation and everyone in it. After that day, the tower would occasionally switch back to its original red state, and the Heterozone continued to spread at an alarming rate. To help contain the damage, Commandant reached out to Luna, and while she and her ascendants could help slow the red tide, she herself was locked out of the tower. At its current pace, Gestalt gives them 5 years before the Heterozone covers the planet. They have 5 years to find a lifeline, and once again they place their hope in Grey Raven.
So is the video not my headphones? That's good.
Commandant and Lucia make their final preparations, saying their farewells to Liv, Lee, and everyone else who came to see them off.
Oh, so we don't have the team.
Learning about the Punishing's time-warping properties. They use that property to send messages to their past selves, hoping to prevent tragedies from their past. But each attempt, the impact is negligible, sometimes even making things worse. Their ascent up the tower is paved with death. Attacks from hetero creatures, traps left by Cradle, and the red tide constantly impede their progress. The red tide flows throughout the tower, leaking out of cracks in its foundation, and during their investigation they find traces of Vonnegut, who wants to fuse Commandant with Chaos, leading to repeated clashes between them. After 73 uses of the key to send their memories back, not one time have they found success. They decide to escape the tower, and in the process drop their key into the red tide. Before they made it to the exit, Commandant suddenly disappeared, an event he doesn't remember.
You're hoping he didn't cut much?
Another, even more critical stretch of memory still missing. Lucia blamed this disappearance on Vonnegut, and during their fight, Cradle made herself known. Together they pushed Vonnegut to the brink of defeat,
nice.
When suddenly Commandant came back alongside Chaos, ordering Lucia to help defeat Cradle. However, right before Cradle's death, Vonnegut used his key, pushing all of them out of the tower, and sending them here, to the Constellia of the Golden Age, a place he refers to as the Fog. After regaining his memory, Commandant sees Chaos, and the two follow her down the street,
Chaos? Did somebody
During
say
their chase, they
chaos?
come across a girl with purple hair, Rose, Rosa's mother, and the adoptive sister of Lithos. She's come searching for her brother, who was told by Professor Trout to bring his mind data to a hidden floor within the city. They decide to take her to the art gallery, since that's where most people are, and it's the last place they saw Chaos. When they reach the steps of the
Badass
gallery,
gameplay.
without warning, the red tide surges, flooding the streets and cutting off their escape. Because of the Hetero Tower, the red tide has received a massive head start in the Golden Age, and with Vonnegut occupied with the core, the culprit is easy to guess. On the streets below, Cradle stares at a building in the middle of the city, one the employees call Skyreach Tower. In her original world, in a future many years from now, Constellia was a hub of scientific progress, and that building is where she first appeared.
Deltarune? No,
In
it's the
this
funny
world,
Final
neither the
Fantasy
city nor the
Origins
future
game.
are hers, and she must fight for control of this world's mimetic, just to recall memories of her past. She has already realized Vonnegut's plan. His goal is to slowly wear her down across numerous loops. While this plan will work eventually, it's taking far too long. Commandant, Lucia, and the entire Golden Age will be swept away long before then. Meanwhile, Lucia, Commandant, and Rosa have reached the art gallery, meeting a young woman named Darcy. She explains how the city has been on lockdown following a recent strike, with protesters and hired mercenaries locked in conflict. Their best chance at escape is the underground parking garage, but to make it there they need the help of a girl named Yuko Kirishima. In the city, Cradle and Chaos fight amongst themselves as red lightning cracks the air. During their last clash, Chaos is trapped, but when Cradle drops her hand, the tide refuses to obey.
Who the hell is Chaos?
Attempted to implant a fruit inside Cradle, trying to steal a
They're
portion
adding
of
so many
Agent
new
Zero's
characters,
authority.
man. I'm
Having
lost.
exposed her plan, Cradle digs the fruit out of her wound, and the tide crashes to the ground, burying the entrance to the parking garage with it. Flying overhead, Lucy and Commandant see what remains of their exit route, and move the survivors to the observation
Yo, they added
towers.
Wikipedia mechanics
When they
into the
arrive, they
game.
find piles of bodies, each wearing a mercenary's uniform. Before they can investigate, dozens of Cradle's butterflies attack from the shadows. With their original path cut off, they assume there must be another way to the rift leading back to the Hetero Tower. Otherwise, there'd be no way for the red tide to have appeared
Nice
this
art.
fast. Lucia scans the building and learns there are other survivors, so the two split up, with Lucia going to stall
Is
Cradle.
that the seed, bro? The
After so many
seedling?
loops
My
within the
kid?
tower, physical
My
touch
child?
remains their only
Why is
means
it a
of
girl?
comfort. And in that embrace, Lucia reveals a frightening truth. Their key is at its limit. They have one use left. Inside the tower, Vonnegut watches as Chaos steps out of the rift once again, offering her another fruit. He knows she will refuse to use Commandant as bait so long as any other solution remains untested. In Constellia, the tide is still surging, and forging a link to Agent Zero is the only way to keep her under control. If she manages to create that link and disrupt Agent Zero, it might allow Cradle's original will to gain control.
This my
As
kid,
much as
bro?
she doesn't want to, Chaos accepts the final fruit, and whatever outcome fate brings with it. After separating from Lucia, Commandant meets two new survivors, Yuko and Barley. Darcy briefs them on the situation, and he receives some new information. With it, he realizes the city's containment walls aren't the only thing at work. Vonnegut's barrier is surrounding the city, preventing the red tide and the citizens from leaving. Meanwhile, Lucia and Cradle are locked in combat. Cradle is still being affected by the fruit Chaos tried to implant earlier, and Lucia has the edge in combat ability. But within the range of the tower's influence, Cradle cannot be killed. She has made her own preparations to block Lucia, and Commandant will be pinned down by what she calls rotten wood, preventing either of them from reaching the tower. Lucia's blade severs Cradle's head, and the street collapses, revealing the entire underground has already been submerged.
Whoa.
Lucia tells Commandant she will lose contact while investigating the underground, as well as warning him about Cradle's rotten wood. It's clear that she had the means to arrive in this city before them, meaning she's been in contact with these people for quite some time, and since she called them rotten wood, it's likely they won't be willing to offer their help. Just then, Barley asks Commandant why he's so familiar with the red tide, and why things seemingly went south the moment he arrived. To these people, their lives were suddenly upended with his appearance, so naturally in this time of panic, their blame points to him. Before he can explain, the lights go out, and when they come back on, Rose is missing. The group splits up once again to search, and Commandant finds her decaying body, suspended from the ceiling. Chaos steps from the shadows, and after confirming Rose's death wasn't her
Damn.
doing, she offers Commandant the fruit she received from Vonnegut. Cradle has been obsessed with Commandant's memories, so if he takes the fruit and acts as bait, Cradle will swallow both him and it whole. When she does, the fruit will fuse with her, allowing Chaos to keep her and the Red Tide in check. This plan is guaranteed to kill him, but since the fruit is connected to the Hetero Tower, the chains will stick even if time is reversed. Hearing all of this, he accepts the fruit, and the moment he does, the others walk into the room, panicking at the sight of Chaos. Yuko tries to calm them down, but is stabbed by Darcy, who panics and runs upstairs, only to be killed by a hetero creature.
Damn.
Seeing this, Barley takes out a gun and is shot from behind by a surviving mercenary, who turns out to be Chiko Kirishima, Yuko's older sister. Together they head to higher ground to escape the rising tide. Commandant gives them information on their current situation, including his time travel, and their eventual fates. As they near the top of the observation tower, the tide becomes even more aggressive. During the chase, Chiko is wounded and surrounded, when a red butterfly appears, so briefly it almost goes unnoticed, and gives Yuko a single command. Commandant fights through the surrounding hetero creatures, and the moment he reaches Yuko, pain shoots through his chest.
So many new
She
characters.
calls out to Cradle, and the phrase Lucia said echoes in his ears. This is what she meant by rotten wood. In exchange for her betrayal, Cradle allows Chiko to live. He has nowhere left to run. The tide has nearly submerged the entire city. The key is nearly depleted, and his life is fading away. He is going to die here, just like he has so many times before, so he chooses not to waste this chance. He swallows the fruit Chaos gave him, and dives into the tide below.
Oh, we're
As his
dead.
consciousness fades, he can perceive events happening all around him. He sees a golden city swallowed by a red ocean. He sees Chaos using the fruit's connection to hold back Cradle. And he sees Lucia, holding the torn remains of his jacket. Loop 74 ends in failure.
Oh my god, loops.
On December 15th, the data wall was breached, and the Dark Star escaped from within Gestalt. The moment it was released, Ishmael witnessed the future of this star. It would go on to regain the mantle of Agent Zero, fuse with Selene, and ultimately separate during their battle with Luna. After that, the Dark Star would transfer to the next host compatible with its power. After merging with Cradle, the Dark Star gained access to memory logs, realizing her former authority, the source of her power, and the origin she forgot. Agent Zero's authority let her synchronize memories across timelines, allowing her to see the memories of another Agent Zero. In another world, December 25th,
Another world,
2197,
bro.
she arrived at the Zero Point Energy Testing Center. Her
We're going
mission
to
is collect
MCU,
all
man.
data relating to the target civilization and retrieve the gate. Upon arrival, she targets the most advanced technology of this era, a time travel capsule, and releases the contaminating mimetic. As time passed, this contamination spread throughout the population, and eventually humanity discovered the heteromer crystal. In the process of studying these crystals, humanity made use of the time travel capsule, but every
Bruh.
use of time travel increased the size and quantity of these crystals. Unlike the punishing, this contamination spread silently, waiting for its incubation period to end before revealing itself. The more they used time travel to learn, the more this contamination spread, until that fateful day arrived. Out of nowhere, a massive tower made of heteromer crystal appeared, swallowing the building, time travel capsule.
Is
and
this when
researchers
people
left
started
inside.
leaving PGR story?
Having learned the truth, the humans of that world gave the appearance of these crystals a name: the Chaos Contamination. These are the memories of a world where the mimetic spread was not stopped, but to learn more, she
Chaos.
must infiltrate the tower. Upon entry for the first time in her life, she truly feels at peace, having returned to the home of her own creation. She reaches out to touch the core.
Not
her
multiverse
child,
bullshit.
only to have
Explain
that same
Ishmael
core
then.
try and erase her. Consumed by fear and panic, more memories surface in her mind. The moment Lee changed the tower's functions, Agent Zero retreated from her own future, seeking refuge in the Punishing Timeline's Hetero Tower.
Bruh.
However, this world was already dominated by the Punishing virus. There was nowhere for her chaos contamination to spread. And due to Lee's actions, the Hetero Tower had been turned against her. The moment that future Agent Zero arrived, the tower ripped the memory data out of her, and what was left of her consciousness sank into the red tide, her remains absorbed by the hetero creature who had become Cradle. Now, Cradle has returned to the tower as the
Cradle is
reborn
Agent Zero.
but with it no longer under her control, she doesn't know what comes next. While thinking of her next move, Vonnegut makes an appearance. The core also recognizes him as a threat, firing a beam of blue light, but a force field neutralizes the attack. She tries to get a better look when their eyes meet, and she makes her retreat. With Agent Zero's authority, the rest of the tower poses no threat, but Vonnegut remains with the core, intent on keeping Cradle from seizing control. She finds a crack in the tower, a fissure left by someone else's time travel, and uses this rift to summon the Red Tide. At first, it's just a few small hetero creatures, then 10, then dozens. As the hetero creatures in front are vaporized, their comrades use their bodies as shields to push towards the core, overcoming that deadly light with sheer volume. She vows to reclaim the core that was taken from her, and Vonnegut finally acts, striking at Cradle with lethal force. During the fight, Cradle attempts to sync her memories once again, trying to learn how to bypass Vonnegut's shield. On November 21st, 2198, humanity developed portable force fields to prevent chaos contamination, and using these shields, a select few were able to enter the tower. Over time, one of those select few, Dominic, became aware of an entity controlling the chaos contamination, and he named this entity Agent Zero. Fresh off another fight with Vonnegut, Agent Zero is thrown back into the past. In her original world, she arrived in an age even more prosperous, and witnessed that age fall into ruin, even if it was by her own hand. In the end, she was defeated, yet she doesn't know why. The records are incomplete. During their final fight, she threw Dominic into the fog, and without their leader, the rest of the Vanguard team was crushed. So why did she fail? She wanders through the streets, preparing for the impending tide, when a song grabs her attention. The part of her influenced by Cradle's love of stories is drawn to the music, and she introduces herself to Yuko. From the start, Cradle is honest about her arrival from the future, offering food and protection from mercenaries in exchange for hearing Yuko's life story. And after a few days of relentless asking, she agrees. No matter how
I'm reading multiverse bullshit.
There will always be shadows, and Yuko is quite familiar with those shadows. Her beginnings are nothing of note. One day her father remarried, giving her a new stepmother and an older sister named Chico. Shortly after her 12th birthday, her father was scammed in a shady business deal. Following that, her parents were disabled in a car accident, and their family continued to spiral. Chico grew up and left the house. Yuko's father was killed after getting into a drunken bar fight, forcing them to sell the house to settle his debts. In a rare stroke of luck, a woman named Mona reached out, offering Yuko a job marketing a mascot named Froggy. Despite the low sales, she remained full of enthusiasm until the company decided to cut their losses. With her life having been shattered once again, she returned to the public dorms, hoping to find some temporary work. Together, Yuko, Chico, and their mother managed to carve out a space where they could survive. But that's all life allowed them to do: survive. The next day, their mother committed suicide. She wanted the two girls to claim her life insurance, to have a fresh start free of her burden. After the funeral, the sisters drifted apart, bringing Yuko to where she is today. Despite the vibrant grandeur of this era, her situation is all too common. There are countless stories of the rotten wood lying underneath the Golden Age. For a moment, Cradle finds herself unable to speak. This story contained numerous sacrifices, a company choosing one toy over another, and a mother giving up her life for her children. These types of sacrifices paved the way for humanity to reach nearly impossible goals. And with that concept in mind, Cradle decides to test a theory. What would it take for Yuko to sacrifice herself? November 22nd, 2198. Dominic and his team developed a key capable of hacking into the Hetero Tower. This operation was dubbed Project String and would require a sacrifice. Vanguard Team Member 7, Nemo, volunteers for this mission.
Story's pretty dense, not gonna lie.
Zero never understood Dominic's choice to step back.
Too
To
dense.
her, the mediocre were merely stepping stones to pave the path of Dominic, the hero she deemed the highest threat. December 31st, 2160. Due to the effects of the previous loop, Cradle's control over the tide is slipping, and it arrived 1 hour later than she predicted, allowing Lucia and Kamenet to make it to the exhibition hall ahead of schedule. Having woken up from his latest reset, Kamenet tells Lucia all about his newest dream. In it, he saw Cradle's arrival in the city and her connection to Yuko. They know Cradle is responsible for the dead mercenaries, and this is information no random human dream could possibly have. She realizes this isn't her first time here, but she's forgotten things she shouldn't have. The battles against Lucia, the interference from Vonnegut, and Commandant's sacrifice. Bit by bit, these seemingly meaningless actions become chains tying her down. The longer she fights, the more she's corrupted, bound by the concept of humanity within her. She's running out of time, so she leaves Yuko to make her own choice, as a measure of how successful her preparations have been. Lucia and Commandant rush to the top of the exhibition hall, stopping the mercenaries and employees from fighting each other. With the three groups working together, they fight off the hetero creatures, but come to a realization. The hetero creatures didn't attack the employees. Unlike the previous loop, they confirm that Yuko has ties to Cradle, and that she pinned the lockdown of the city on Commandant's arrival. They try to convince everyone of Cradle's manipulation, and Yuko agrees to hear their explanation. In the tower's core area, Vonnegut is repairing the damage Chaos suffered fighting Cradle. Cradle is getting desperate, and she will soon attack the core once again, but Chaos is not ready. They can't risk killing her, as Chaos is not strong enough to handle Agent Zero's authority. If it transfers, she will be overtaken by Agent Zero's will, becoming another Cradle. The problem is Chaos's personality. She is tired of sitting on the sidelines. She was born from the remains of Commandant's consciousness, and just like him, she can't stand watching others sacrifice for her sake. From the beginning, using a human consciousness as a key was impossible. The best Vonnegut could manage was a replica, but these limitations also apply to Agent Zero. Until she regains full access to the tower, she will remain incomplete, bound by both Cradle's original personality and the fruit Chaos implanted within her, all of them serving as chains to buy time for Chaos to mature. At this point, there is little Vonnegut can do. Commandant's key is nearly depleted, and if it's destroyed, they won't make it back to the tower. If things continue to go in Cradle's favor, nothing will stop what comes next. This is it. Vonnegut has no more plans.
That's it?
Once again, Cradle appears in the core area, and she wastes no time.
Oh
She
shit.
attacks Vonnegut, colliding with his force field, as the core continues to drain the strength from their bodies.
I remember
In the middle of her
Vonnegut
assault, a
was
sword
like
pierces
a
through her back,
villain in this
nearly
game.
tearing her in half, as Chaos joins the fight. Cradle jumps towards the core, and using their connection through the fruit, Chaos freezes her in place. She raises her hand to deal Cradle a death blow when Vonnegut stops the attack. She's still not ready. Using her butterflies, Cradle flies closer
That's
to
my
the
boy.
core, and Chaos sacrifices her body to chase after.
Damn.
Cradle uses that chance to grab hold of Chaos, tearing into her body and reclaiming the pieces of authority she stole. Along with that authority, she sees memories flooding into her mind, and among them is the face of Dominic. During their final confrontation, Dominic and Nemo use the key to melt down the tower's core. To their shock, a white light spread throughout the entire tower, and everyone was thrown into the fog, Agent Zero included. Within the fog, Nemo holds a small cube of heteromorph shards, the remains of the melted core, and Agent Zero's original
Don't worry,
form.
he's still bad guy.
If humanity
Weren't you
could
worried
analyze
everybody
and harness
forgot
this
who
core,
Vonnegut
one
is?
day they could reach the gate. This was Dominic's true plan. Using the core, everyone but Dominic himself manages to escape the fog. In the next memory, she sees Vanguard Squad members on a journey to pass through the gate. Throughout a countless number of loops, losing comrades every step of the way, and every single one of them put their faith in Nemo.
Yo,
After
Nemo?
a near
Nobody?
infinite number of attempts, the man finally reaches his goal, having crossed a mountain of sacrifices. There is no one left to comfort him or celebrate, only the dead watching the end of his journey. Having seen these memories, Cradle gives the agent a sinister smile, as a red light covers the core area. January 1st, 2161. Once again, Vonnegut has forced Agent Zero out of the tower, but this time she remains in high spirits. She's confirmed the Vanguard team was responsible for her previous failure, but their plan worked too well. In their effort to save humanity from the Hetero Tower, they brought the core to another world, bringing with them the same tower that nearly wiped them out. In both worlds there is a tower. In both worlds, Dominic disappeared. Yet this is the only world with a gatekeeper. But her existence is too much of a mystery to bother speculating,
Vonnegut did
even for
something
Agent Zero.
important
More for her
was
is that Vonnegut
during
was a member of
Lamia's
the Vanguard
chapter.
team, but he is far different from the Nemo he once was. She remembers what Rose said about Trout's consciousness, arriving at an obvious conclusion. Nemo and Trout must have merged. At that point, she thinks about herself. Just like them, she isn't sure whether she's Cradle, who respects human civilization,
And
Agent
who am
Zero,
I?
whose goal is to destroy it, or maybe some combination of the two.
Who is
But for
you,
now, none
Jack?
of that matters. Her current task is to prevent anyone from reaching the rift. Earlier that morning, Commandant woke up from another long dream.
Luna Chapter? The
In
fuck
it,
did he
Rose
do
died,
in Luna
and
Chapter,
years
bro?
later, Lithos found her body. The shock was too much for him
Did
to take,
nothing.
and he killed himself. Due to his death, Revenge continued working with Grey Raven, and Commandant was assigned to Suzaku Squad, with Emma Copperfield as team captain. In the end, that future turned out much worse. When he finishes speaking, one of the mercenaries enters the room. They have the access card Commandant needs to enter the parking garage, but in exchange, they want to go along. Together with the mercenaries, they fight their way through the parking garage, gaining access to the building's elevator. They are one step away from the rift, one step away from returning to the tower. The path is right in front of them. The moment they step out, the tunnel collapses, crushed by the weight of the tide. Commandant tells Chico and the others to escape to the roof, as Lucia fights off the hetero creatures. As he climbs, his hands get sticky, and the stench of blood becomes more clear.
Vicky.
At the top of the shaft is Cradle, surrounded by the bodies of Chico and the mercenaries.
Oh, Chico is
From
dead.
deep within the
GG's.
elevator, Lucia can hear a crash from above, as blood drips from the ceiling. Deep within her heart, she knows what happened. Once again, she let him die.
Damn.
Next time, she swears she won't let him out of her sight. Not even for a moment. But this was their last chance. She takes out the key, and it cracks in her hand. She's lost the one hope she had left. By afternoon, the city is silent, giving off the illusion of peace. And underground, Cradle has an unexpected visitor. Yuko asks what happened to the others. What happened to Chico? Even though deep down she knows that answer. Cradle finds it such a pointless
Emma
question,
Copperfield?
yet it reminds her of Yuko's
What?
backstory.
Emma Copperfield was
All of her
mentioned
life,
here?
She's been nothing but a burden. Yet, for a self-proclaimed piece of rotten wood, she clings to life. Yuko raises her gun, and Cradle finds herself unable to speak. The two consciousnesses within her are torn, between Agent Zero, who dismisses all of Yuko's feelings, and Cradle, who finds joy in humanity's unyielding will. One moment she is following her mission to erase human civilization.
Is
and the
it?
next she feels her actions are unforgivable.
They're doing the Groundhog Day,
In the
aren't
end,
they?
Agent Zero wins, and her scythe pierces Yuko's back. What comes next will not impact Agent Zero's mission, so she allows Cradle's consciousness to take control. Cradle takes Yuko's body and places it into the tide, allowing her to become one with the sister she cherished.
Aww.
From the depths of the tide where the two sisters lie, a single butterfly emerges. Cradle makes one last promise. One day she will give Yuko the chance to hurt her in return.
But she's dead.
When Lucia first arrived in Constelia, she witnessed 9 possible endings for the world. In the first, she loses the ability to
Everybody
rewind time,
sees the
and
ending of the
is
world,
swallowed by
bro.
the red tide. In the second, Chaos takes her place beside Commandant. In the third, she returns to Babylonia.
Yo,
but
me and my
ultimately
kid
dies
against
due
the
to
world, let's
corruption
do
from
that
other
one.
timelines. In the fourth, Agent Zero seizes the core and destroys the world. In the fifth, Lucia and Vonnegut melt down the core. To compensate for the core's loss, Commandant merges with Chaos, and Lucia is thrown into the rift. The sixth ending is the same, but this time Agent Zero returns, dragging everyone into the rift. In the seventh, they melt down the core, and Lucia stands guard over the rift until she dies of exhaustion. In the eighth, Lucia guards the rift until the end, and is blocked by Vonnegut before she can re-enter the tower. In the ninth ending, she alone defends the rift, allowing Commandant to escape safely. In the end, she is consumed by the fog. Everything after that point is unknown. Even after being thrown into the past, fate continued to push them towards those 9 endings. Now she alone crosses the rift and enters the tower. As long as she can get back to Babylonia, somehow they will find a way to go back and save Commandant's life. But when she leaves the tower, the world outside is a bleak wasteland, composed of nothing but outlines and shadows. In the end, her only option is the 9th ending. She heads back into the tower, fights her way to the core, and takes Chaos hostage to gather information. When she mentions the empty world, Vonnegut's demeanor shifts. That landscape is a result of the Hetero Tower's collapse, and it's happening far faster than he predicted. In order to reset the core and gain control, Cradle must destroy the tower. Due to this and Agent Zero's influence, the tower's exit no longer leads to their original era. That is why he refuses to leave the core, to prevent Agent Zero from inflicting further damage. Everything he has done has been to delay Agent Zero as long as possible. He's infected the Red Tide with shards of human information, all to keep Agent Zero bound by humanity. The more time she spends distracted by her human curiosity,
I know these bad
the less
guys
time she
were
will
like
spend
punishing
destroying the
virus
tower.
simps,
But it's
bro,
still
but
not
they
enough.
don't like Agent Zero as well.
Agent Zero
Nobody
is a
likes
position
Agent Zero.
currently
Poor
held by
Agent
Kratos.
Zero, man.
If they kill her, that position will transfer to the next
It's
suitable
Agent
host.
Zero against the world.
Chaos is still incomplete, and if she takes Agent Zero's authority, it will rewrite her consciousness, turning her just as hostile as the current Cradle. This is why he wants Commandant to merge with Chaos, to complete her, and have her take Agent Zero's place. If things continue as is, it will lead to a future far worse than Constellia. This future is what Commandant saw when he returned with Chaos, and is what prompted him to have Lucia help him kill Cradle. Vonnegut wants to prevent the situation from becoming uncontrollable, all for the sake of his goal of unrestricted time manipulation, and to prevent Agent Zero from bringing about that black and white future. He offers Lucia a deal, her cooperation, for a terminal capable of recharging her key. This is the turning point to the 9th ending. He tells Chaos to guide her back to Constellia, and Lucia makes him one last promise. When Agent Zero was dealt with, she's coming back for him. She crosses the rift and finds Chaos setting up a containment field. When Vonnegut mentioned Commandant's earlier disappearance, he looked at her, and
Eldritch
Lucia wants
Creech,
to
bro,
know
this
why.
game's story used to be
Rather
so
than
simple
explain,
to
she hands
follow.
over a piece of her flesh, telling her to see what happened through the Phantom Tracer. From Chaos's memory, she sees that Cradle was following them throughout the tower and kidnapped Commandant. She was hoping to use the tower's permanence to kill him for good, leaving Lucia alone and ensuring Vonnegut could never complete Chaos. Chaos followed Cradle's trail, entering a rift leading to May 3rd. There, Commandant experienced his own personal death loop, killed by Cradle in a version of the past where the tower was still red, until in one of those loops he reunited with Chaos.
That's my boy. My baby boy.
That marks the end of the information Lucia could process, but for Commandant, this part of his dream continued on. In this dream, he sits with a woman in a white cloak, and the two look out at a massive cocoon in the distance. This cocoon converts everything around it into data, using that information to grow. Something escapes
This is the
from within
cocoon
this
of finality from Honkai
something
Impact.
whose job is to harvest data from civilizations it deems incorrect, and bring that data back to the gate. Whether a civilization is deemed correct or not depends on the test, and in some worlds this test is called the Chaos Contamination, and once this test is mastered, it becomes a ticket to access the wider universe. When he opens his eyes, he finds himself back on the tower with Chaos. The tower is still collapsing as a result of Agent Zero, and even with Cradle's personality fighting for control within her, the damage is just too severe. At this point, it might even be better to melt down the core. The key does have the power
Maybe
to remove
Agent
the
Zero
tower's
just
core,
wanted a friend.
but doing so will make things uncontrollable. The tower would lose the ability to invert and destroy the punishing. Both Agent Zero and the keys would no longer control the tower, and anyone could freely enter the tower with no restriction, but there would be no way to control what time period you would arrive in. It would be complete chaos. Although with Agent Zero attempting to destroy the tower, the current outcome will end up similar, or worse. Their only hope is if they take the core, the Science
My
Council
baby
will
boy
figure
girl,
out what Dominic
exactly.
was planning. As things stand, they have run out of both time and options. Having seen everything, Lucia now knows why Commandant chose to merge with Chaos. In all of these loops, they have made almost no progress with Agent Zero, and she's realized their best bet is to bring the core back to Babylonia. This time, she truly has one chance, and she's going to make the most of it. She tells Chaos her plan. First, she wants to rescue everyone in the city, but needs Chaos to open a hole in the force field. Second, she and Commandant need to return to their correct time, although the closest Chaos can guarantee is a margin of 1 year. With her plan made, Lucia connects Vonnegut's terminal to her frame, and her key ignites. January 1st, 2161, the 76th loop. Yuko, Chico,
7-6,
Rose,
it's
and
like
everyone
reverse
else have gathered
6-7.
together for Lucia's proposed evacuation. After having been unconscious for nearly 24 hours due to the key's side effects, Commandant wakes up in the infirmary. It's
I'm
been
alive.
a full day since they arrived in the city, yet the red tide hasn't appeared. Since the city hasn't been flooded, Chaos will open an exit, allowing the citizens to escape. He can tell something is bothering Lucia, but even if he asked, he knows she'd never tell the truth if it would cause him worry. One last time they go over the events that brought them here. Their entry into the tower, the battles against Vonnegut and Agent Zero, their arrival in Constellia, and their many failures, all to bring them where they are now. They leave the infirmary to prepare for the evacuation and find everyone arguing over Chaos being involved. After seeing the force field she gave Rose, they know that same thing must be responsible for trapping them here. Lucia explains the need for their cooperation, as Agent Zero represents a threat to everyone. She tells Yuko how Agent Zero's will is suppressing Cradle,
Oh, she's
how
alive.
she's responsible for the situation within the city, and how she had killed both Chico and her in previous futures. Yuko asks
Previous
about her own
futures,
future,
bro. What the
just to
fuck?
confirm whether or not Cradle was lying, and to secure her support, Commandant tells her
That
the truth.
sentence should not work.
As a member of the support force, Yuko was killed and corrupted. Under the control of an Ascendant, Yuko set off a bomb, killing everyone sent to investigate, and severely injuring Chico's mind.
Lee Solo,
Hearing
yeah,
this, she
imagine the
collapses
whole
on a nearby
PGR
wall,
team was there.
and
I
in a
mean,
rare
GR
moment of
team was
peace,
there. That
she
would be
and
sick.
Lucia
But I
share a
don't know
bond over
why
their
these
shared
devs like
love of
don't.
Froggy.
They
She
created the
hands over a
squads,
recorder with
but
an
they
unreleased
never
song,
use the
giving it to
squads.
Lucia as thanks for all she's done. When
I
Yuko
don't know.
leaves, the two head outside while everyone else gets prepared. This is the
There's
first
the
loop where they
wallpaper.
can admire the beauty of the city without the fear of death. Lucia goes over the plan, pointing out the path they will take during their escape. In the end, neither one speaks their mind, both prepared to sacrifice for the other. Like countless times before, they walk hand in hand towards whatever ending awaits them.
You can count those times on your
When they enter
hand,
the lobby,
bro.
the crowd surges with a new vigor. Just as they planned, everyone gets into formation, and the operation begins. Outside, Agent Zero has made preparations of her own. She deliberately contained the tide, making them think she had lost control, and now they've fallen right into her
Oh,
trap.
she's smart, bro.
Drawing her second sword, Lucia charges into the swarm of hetero creatures, drawing away enemies and intercepting Agent Zero's attack. The streets crack apart, sending red tide towards the crowd, as the mercenaries fight off lurking hetero creatures. Yuko wants to help her sister fight, but with only a knife and a single bullet, what can she do against an endless army? Before the tide crashes into them, Chaos blocks it with a force field, but with her now occupied, she can't leave to open the exit. Meanwhile, Yuko saves Mona from a hetero creature, getting her
Lee's
legs
not
slashed in the
allowed.
process.
Leave was said. Well,
When Mona reunites with the
fucking
group, the
story
tide
excuses,
surges,
man.
blocking
Don't
Yuko's
trust
path
those
forward.
writers, man.
Separated
Writers
by
thought
the
of that
tide,
excuses
Rose
to
works
make an
disable the
excuse
force
for why
field, and
the
Cradle
squad
escapes
cannot
the
be
exhibition hall,
together.
having broken through Lucia's defense.
I would send a completely.
Yuko remembers
I
when she first met Cradle that the
I would have sent another squad entirely. Why send only two, like one commandant and one, you know, frame?
forward. Separated by the tide, Rose
It's
works
just
to
sorry
disable the force
excuses.
field, and Cradle escapes the exhibition hall, having broken through Lucia's defense. Yuko remembers when she first met Cradle that the kindness she showed was genuine. Across the
Really?
street, Chico screams out to her sister. Just like in that future Commandant told her about, she's become Chico's burden. The sounds of fighting get closer, and seeing the open exit, Agent Zero sends hetero creatures to attack Commandant, using the opening to break for the exit. She slams into Chaos's shield, one strike away from shattering the only thing keeping her from the Golden Age. From behind, Yuko calls out to the cradle within Agent Zero, and just for a moment, her scythe stops. She tells Cradle that she remembers how she was killed before the reset, a bold-faced lie. No one could remember what happened without being connected to the tower, but this false information gets Cradle's attention just long enough. She takes out her gun, aiming at the one target that's impossible to miss. Cradle once spoke about her creator, and now Yuko understands the choice that creator made. To end a futile struggle, to sacrifice and make a worthless life meaningful, this piece of rotten wood chooses to burn itself. She pulls the trigger, and blood erupts from her head.
I do not
forming a
agree with that
single red
message.
butterfly. Her body falls into the tide,
Never kill
and
yourself.
Cradle freezes. With this time she bought, everyone escapes, and the barrier is closed. No one knows why Yuko made the choice she did, but if those in the future could look back, they would say she made the right one.
Huh?
Many will survive the investigation from that day, and Chico's mind won't be damaged trying to save her. Because of this, when Chico becomes the hetero-humanoid, she will convey more complex data, ultimately leading humanity to a better future.
Is he
Yet how many
spoiling?
pyres of rotten wood need to be burned to light the way forward? Cradle's momentary distraction allows Lucia and Commandant to retreat to the underground parking garage. They speed their way to the rift, but their head start doesn't last long.
Oh. Move a cutscene. Oh shit. This is The Shining. That's my boy.
They arrive on the hidden floor, and once again, both the Tide and Cradle are following close behind. At this point, any casualties would derail Vonnegut's plan, and without his key, he can't force Cradle out of the tower. Watching from the shadows, Chaos makes a choice of her own, a gamble with her own life on the line. Cradle goes for Commandant's neck, and Chaos blocks the attack. Her shield is shattered, and her limbs are severed. Her gamble is lost. In the moment before Cradle's scythe takes her life, she feels herself lifted up, and the three of them cross the rift. The traps Chaos set up earlier buy time.
He has
but
no
only
leg.
enough to reach the core, as those familiar footsteps echo behind them. Agent Zero has regained her full authority. Chaos is no longer able to restrain her, and Vonnegut's key is unresponsive. As of now, they have no way of stopping Cradle. If Commandant fails to wake up Chaos, their only option is to merge. If he refuses, they will continue to fight a losing war of attrition, since without a vessel to contain Agent Zero, no one dares kill Cradle. She breaks through every obstacle, and is one step away from seizing the core, as that soft blue glow is replaced by a harsh crimson light. The tower trembles as Agent Zero reclaims her throne, and Commandant calls out to Lucia. Their last resort is now their only option. Using the key, Lucia melts down the core, as Agent Zero screams out in anger. For the second time, her child has been taken from her. In her rage, she slices through Commandant, and Vonnegut makes his move. He wraps his force field around Cradle, and Lucia unleashes a strike with all of her strength. At that moment, Vonnegut smashes her body into the rift left by the core, using all the power he has to keep it sealed. Once again, he has chosen not to kill Cradle. With the core's destruction, the situation has now become uncontrollable. Cradle no longer controls the Red Tide, and it will continue to spawn hetero creatures endlessly. Vonnegut is using all of his strength to contain her within the rift. As such, the force field around Constellia can't be maintained. The hetero creatures will wander the tower, inevitably crossing that rift into the Golden Age. As he speaks, crimson spikes pierce through his body. This is a consequence of destroying the core. The inverted core not only controlled the tower, but held back the chaos contamination, preventing it from leaking into the world. And if this world suffered the punishing and the chaos contamination, both his goal and Commandant's would be meaningless. Despite these consequences, he tells Commandant destroying the core was the best option. Agent Zero taking over the core would have had the same outcome, only there wouldn't have been a chance to defend against it. Now they need to find a way to stop the Red Tide and hetero creatures from entering the Golden Age. As of right now, their key contains the melted core, but even if they rewinded time, the tower would remain unaffected. He sent Agent Zero to the fog behind the rift, and at this point, only merging with Chaos will solve their problems.
Well, there you go.
Commandant has been prepared to make this choice for a long time, but before he can agree, Lucia steps in. Throughout these various loops, she's continuously failed to protect him. So
Yeah,
this
you
one
suck.
time, she makes the choice to suffer in his place. She alone will guard the rift in Constellia, preventing the Red Tide from appearing, fighting from the start of the outbreak to the appearance of the tower. Knowing he's in no state to stop her, he makes her promise to return, and gives her the key. Vonnegut still wants Commandant to merge with Chaos, but with him injured and exhausted, any attempt at fusion is likely to fail, so he agrees to their plan.
Time virus.
She
Oh
stands up,
my
giving
god,
Commandant the
bro.
recorder
Don't
she
worry,
got from
Valics.
Hugo,
There's no
a
multiverse
silent
bullshit
promise
in
of
this
reunion
one.
between them.
Multiverse bullshit.
Having bid farewell, Lucia stands before the rift representing her 30-year labor. She has received visions of many possible outcomes. In some, she safely returns to Grey Raven.
Yo, Plume.
In others, she fails to hold on and the world is flooded by the tide. But most often, she sees herself returning to the tower, only to die fighting Vonnegut. If she fails, that will be the end. There will be no present for Commandant to return to. With a silent prayer, she hopes for a miracle, that one day Grey Raven will meet again, and to fulfill her promise to return the key.
He's gonna be doing this for 30 years? Fighting mobs? Endless war zone?
The borders are gone?
Oh, he switched to English dub as well. Nice. You already failed, bro. I thought she's a cool soldier. Why is she panicking, bro? Would Alpha panic? Yo, the machine core from Nier
In the
Automata?
end, everything is consumed by fog, light, sound, touch, even time itself. The only thing left is the buzzing of the key in her hand, a reminder the only thing she has left to lose is her life. After Lucia disappears into the fog, Commandant's vision changes, and he sees himself as Vonnegut, reading a self-written report on his life, the life he lived before he was an agent. Nemo was born in an age where construct technology was common and underwent conversion shortly after his graduation. After that, he began his work as a physician, and years later encountered symptoms
So
of
Nemo
what would
is
come to be known
Vonnegut?
as the chaos contamination.
Mr. Nobody?
This resulted in numerous patient deaths and the destruction of the hospital, but this event saved him from any future exposure.
That's answered.
The vision switches to another man.
Is
a
that
psychiatrist
guy's name
named Kilgore Trout.
Kilgore?
The Vanguard team attempted to send messages to
This
the
game
past,
is not
warning
serious.
them about zero-point energy, chaos contamination,
Yo, 0-point
and
energy.
information on how to fight against it. Just like with time travel, sending information to the past resulted in corrupted data. Over the next few weeks, Nemo and Trout continued to message one another, trying to pass information from the future to the Dominic of
Don't
this
call
world,
him Trout, call
although
him
with little
Kilgore.
success. With no one to turn to, Nemo asks Trout for his help, and being tired of his current world, he agrees. After that, Trout publishes his book and is sent to prison, where he is used as a
Aww.
research subject, with his consciousness being digitized and fused with many others. Eventually, his mind data is stolen by Lithos, who delivers it to the hidden floor under Constellia. The moment Reactor 1 is ignited, a rift opens, and Nemo steps out. To prevent Agent Zero
What?
from following, he left the core on the other side of the bridge. As he predicted, due to Dominic's preparations, the Agent Zero of this world was sealed within Gestalt, but the rift didn't vanish, meaning one day she and the Hetero Tower would reappear. Following this, all of Trout's mind data was implanted into Nemo's body, and they united under a new identity as Vonnegut. Compared to his old world, the punishing was far easier to deal with.
Yeah, I
until
agree.
one day he noticed the red tide had a striking similarity to the chaos contamination. It was at that moment he started his plan to prepare the key. Following this point, many events changed from the original path the world took. Due to the events of Constellia, Chico's mind remained stable, giving humanity more complete information from her death. The Hetero Tower appeared 1 month later than the first time, likely because
When you
Agent
use
Zero regained
Nemo
her full
and Trout,
authority.
you mean Kilgore?
However, in this future, the core
Oh
is still
my
missing,
god, bro.
meaning she can't make full use of the
This
tower.
game was so easy to
It's
follow
currently May
back in the
10th,
days.
just over a month after the Grey Raven Commandant's disappearance. Meanwhile, the Commandant lying down in front of Vonnegut has finally woken up. After leaving the Hetero Tower, the Vonnegut on the outside nursed him back to health.
Thank you.
After the events of Constellia, the core of the tower was removed. As such, there was no core for Lee to modify, meaning in this loop, there is no clean zone. Now, the biggest threat is the rifts.
No
and
clean
the
zone
eventual
anymore.
return of Agent Zero. But for the moment, the world is peaceful, and chaos contamination hasn't spread. When Commandant brings up chaos contamination, Vonnegut finally expresses some interest, mainly how Commandant knows about it. He tells Vonnegut about his various dreams, and these symptoms are strikingly similar to Agent Zero's authority, meaning in some point in the future he chooses to merge with Chaos. Since he knows so much already, there's no reason to try and keep secrets, so Vonnegut tells him everything. Earlier, he referred to this version of the future as a layer of the Hetero Tower.
Oh my god.
Many future paths branch out from the Hetero Tower, and when events are changed, those changes carry on to the new future, with those events forming
Don't
a new
worry,
foundation.
Valics, there's no
And each
multiverse
new
bullshit in this
iteration of
one.
The future adds another layer to the ever-expanding Hetero Tower. This expansion will continue until one day the tower collapses, and only the top layer remains. Normally, changes made through the tower are irreversible, but with both Agent Zero and the core, it's possible to travel to previous layers, which is why Vonnegut's top priority was stopping her from seizing the core. With him as the closest person to Dominic, Commandant asks about his current status, but in truth, Vonnegut doesn't know. The fog is a jumbled space of mangled time fragments created by the tower, and it's likely the original Dominic never escaped. More than likely, he found a way to contact the Dominic of this world, taking him as a successor. Lastly,
My
Commandant
God.
wants to know what the chaos contamination really
Oh,
is.
it's different because it's
It creates a
timelines.
converging effect in
Yeah.
time, one that forces the infected person
Yeah.
to meet a certain ending, normally death,
Don't
or
worry.
causing an accident that further spreads the contamination. While inside the tower, Commandant was infected by chaos contamination, which is why he was trapped in a cycle of failure and death. However, since this world belongs to the punishing virus, chaos contamination can't spread outside the tower. Now Vonnegut plans to take Commandant to Cathilla, merge him with Chaos, and ensure she is completed before Agent Zero's arrival. But to his surprise, Commandant offers a wager. He wants the Vonnegut inside the tower to pull both Lucia and the core out of the fog, even at the cost of bringing back Agent Zero. This time they will kill Cradle, allowing Chaos to take Agent Zero's authority temporarily, giving humanity time to study the core, complete the research Dominic couldn't, and find a way to stop Agent Zero permanently. After Chaos becomes Agent Zero, he and Lucia will fight one last time to determine whether he merges or takes the core back to Babylonia. And to his surprise, Vonnegut agrees.
Damn,
3
he
days later,
agrees? He's a
Commandant
good
once
guy?
again
I thought
enters
he's
the
a bad
tower,
guy.
fighting his way back to the rift. In the time he's been gone, Chaos has been repaired. and
Dominic
Vonnegut
was
has
friends
accepted
with
his
bad
challenge.
guys.
Even if Chaos takes Agent Zero's authority, the main problem remains unresolved, but at least this will buy time to find a solution. From now on, they're racing against the clock. When Vonnegut opens the bridge to save Lucia, it will also ignite a beacon, leading Agent Zero straight to them. Deep within the fog, Lucia remains trapped, having lost the motivation to continue a useless struggle.
How
The only
long has
thing
it
she
been?
desires is a second chance, an opportunity to fulfill her final promise. As if listening to her wish, the key guides its
Bro, it's the same shit with Yexing Guang from ZZZ, where Yexing Guang is like, I want to use the sword, and then she uses the sword, and she's like, oh my god, I did not want to use the sword. Same with Lucia, she's like, no, Commandant, I'ma go in the fog and fight for 30 years. She goes in the fog, and then she's like, oh shit, man, why did I say those shit? Like, instant regrets.
and strength returns to her body. With this new
You
feeling
can
of
slap when you get in
determination,
that
a rift opens in
conversation.
front
What,
of
am I a
her, and
bitch?
She takes a step forward. Lucia enters a space called the Bridge Across Dreams, a pathway created by the
The
Vanguard
bridge
members
across
who gave their
dreams.
lives. And
Across
guided by their
timelines.
wills, she finds her exit.
Multi-timeline bullshit,
The air
man.
trembles as Lucia falls out of the rift, landing in Commandant's arms.
Wish real life
After
was
30
this
years,
simple,
her
huh?
frame
Just
and
check
mind
the
are
other
in near
timelines,
perfect
bro.
condition.
What choice should
A
I make?
miracle, but
Did I
one
get
that
the
brings with
fucking
it a
mortgage
sense
or
of
not?
unease. Commandant has Lucia give Chaos the core, when blades of red tide shatter Vonnegut's force field. Using
No.
the bridge, Cradle has found herself an exit, and forces herself through the rift. With both Agent Zero and the core in the tower, she has regained some measure of control over the tide, and decides now is the time to bring this long story to a close.
Guang did that multiple times. Well, this was true ignorance. This? What, Lucia's? Wuva cutscene, hold up. It's a Honkai 3 side, bro. Oh, it's the same boss fight? That's boring. It looks kinda different. Oh my god, this is the eclipse. I saw it in UK. Yeah, we get it, bro. You...
Remains their only means of comfort.
No,
And
what
in
did
that
I
embrace,
press?
Lucia reveals a frightening truth.
You're a sick gamer, bro.
Lucia slams Cradle into a wall, slashing her body into pieces, as her rage only continues to increase. Against their combined strength, Cradle is pushed to her limit, and with Chaos suppressing her control of the tide, this death will be permanent. In one final act of revenge, Cradle channels all of her power into herself, and detonates with terrifying force. The Hetero Tower was already on the brink of collapse, and with Cradle's last attack, that collapse is now inevitable. Chaos jumps into the tide, and Cradle's remains turn into butterflies chasing after her. Just before they lose hope, Chaos emerges from the red tide, carried by a pair of wings, her silence an indication of her victory over Cradle.
That's my boy.
Now only one step remains.
He has wings now.
Chaos, as the new Agent Zero, halts the tower's collapse, and Vonnegut seals off the core level to prevent more damage.
Oh shit, my boy is
He's
Agent
been through a
Zero.
near infinite number of cycles. And
Maybe
in
we
the
can
end,
befriend
it comes
him.
down to force, a fight to determine who's right and wrong.
Ah, your mom. Hey, it's him. I get it. So they showed us his sad backstory, so we're gonna feel bad when he dies here. Let's go.
Let's get started then.
Nice voice. Wish I could hear it more. Oh my god, I get it's Otto from HA3. Can't fool me. But they were like, we don't want to be like HA3 and instead we'll dress him up in black and not white like Otto. All makes sense now. Alright, yeah, you're a sick gamer. Pa. Alright, shit's happening. He has a robo hand. Who's that? Oh, that's me! And that never happened, what the fuck? Oh, it's what's Kolung, yeah, it did happen. I get it, it was Kolung. You're unmasked? Oh my god, the Honkai corruption got him. Alright, sick gameplay. Nice rotation. It's like playing a piano, you have to learn the notes and then repeat them. Aww. Cutscenes? Yeah, the Carefree Dot showed us some cutscenes. Oh, he doesn't care. He got impaled just like Otto, that's crazy. To be fair, Otto was doing way cooler shit than this guy when Otto got impaled. Why is she tired? She doesn't even have a scratch. She's clean like she just came out from a shower, bro. Who made this cutscene? He's not an easy boss even with rotation. He has Matrix and parry. Cool.
As the spikes pierce through Vonnegut, he gives one last warning. Merging with Chaos is the only
This could have been voice acted, just saying.
But Lucia won, and he honors that victory. He tells Commandant to take the core. He and Chaos will seal the tower, and hopefully delay its collapse long enough for them to find a solution. Chaos hands over the key, bidding her farewell. The next time they meet,
my boy.
she will likely have lost herself to Agent Zero's will, making them enemies.
Son,
As the two disappear, Chaos approaches the dying agent.
don't leave
If
me,
he had
son.
chosen to fight outside the tower, he could have won a flawless victory. But he didn't. He's tired of the endless cycles. He chose to believe those two could prove themselves right and find a way to fix this. But his hell will last just a little while longer.
Vonnegut?
The moment he accepted Commandant's challenge, he was
Bro, I thought he
prepared
was
for this
like
outcome,
the meanest
prepared to become a
villain
hero
of
creature.
this game, and
Chaos
oh
holds
my
the agent
god.
in her arms and takes his consciousness
Oh my
within
god.
herself. Lucia and Commandant race past every obstacle before the collapse seals off their final exit.
My son
They managed to
Chaos.
retrieve the core, gather critical intel, and both remain nearly unharmed. An almost too perfect ending to their long journey. Like they've tried to do so many times before, they cross that barrier and enter the outside world. But when he turns around to celebrate, Lucia drops to the ground.
Oh, she
In an
got
instant,
shot,
her frame
bro.
cracks and corrodes. Fragments of her Omega core
okay.
shatter into dust, and all he
Oh.
can do is watch, helpless to stop it.
Oh, so we're
Time
not
within the
using
tower
Pyroat
flows
anymore?
differently than outside. When she escaped the fog, the tower and core delayed the effects of her 30-year battle. Until now. He chose the best path, the road of least sacrifice, and now that shining dream is crumbling. He searches for help, but no matter where he looks, the landscape is barren and scarred.
If
Nothing
only
like
Leaf
when they
was
left.
there.
Together, the dying construct and infected human wander through ruin after ruin, from noon to nightfall. They find an abandoned town, and by sheer luck find a working communicator. He checks into the broadcast, and a voice calls out to them. Emma Copperfield of the ARU support force.
Oh, Emma
At the very least,
Copperfield.
they found rescue. When Emma arrives, she tries to perform maintenance, but the condition of the Omega Core is irreversible. Their only chance is switching frames. He tells her to call Asimov, that he should still have Plume. But there is no Asimov, and there is no
Asimov?
Babylonia. It has
Oh,
been
we
30
lost?
years since they entered the tower. In the first 5, the Heterozone erupted, and humanity was crushed. Now the last
GG's.
stronghold is the joint ARU forces. Babylonia is gone. It left for deep space to find a new home for humanity. Emma calls Vanessa and Rosa, some of the few who stayed behind.
Yo, Vanessa?
Lucia won't last
Fuck you,
long enough
Vanessa.
to bring her back to the ARU, so Rosa gives them the coordinates to a nearby base to search for their last hope of saving Lucia. While on the way, Rosa tells him everything that happened over the years. When the tower first appeared, Lee repaired the rifts.
Yeah,
After that, they entered the tower just like they did in the previous lair.
yeah.
Lee and Liv tried to follow after, but true to his word, Vonnegut allowed no one entry. Only
Man.
Kamu and Wanchi remain in Strikehawk. Kamu and Kamui left for a mission. Neither one returned.
Damn.
Cerberus evacuated with Babylonia, with Murray passing away from illness. And
Damn.
Dark Ares died covering Babylonia's retreat, leaving Scarab as the last task force squad on the surface. For
Who's
3
Scarab
days, they
again?
crossed the wasteland, listening to the sounds of hetero creatures who have claimed dominion over the earth. Early next morning, they arrive at the base. Commandant and Emma throw themselves into the search, leaving no section unexplored. Rosa leads them to one of Ayla's old storage rooms, where they find a coating, a gift for Lucia, a
Yo,
dress for a medal
Ayla.
ceremony.
Ayla is alive.
She puts it on, not wanting Ayla's hard work to be wasted in the end.
Oh.
While the coating conceals her frame, it does nothing to repair the damage. The only thing he can do is watch as his most trusted partner fades away. Would things have turned out differently if they were more careful?
Yeah.
If they had chose to work with Vonnegut earlier?
No, if
they
you
had
if you
known the
moved in
tower
with
would
all the
change
squad.
to such a degree? Maybe they could have used the tower to fix their problems. Yet using the tower only creates more problems.
Maybe you should
like
not
some
fuck up
cursed
with
cycle,
timeline
one that only breeds
shenanigans.
suffering. Yet even through all that pain, they managed to bring back a miracle. But what good is a miracle that can't save one girl? Together they watched the morning sun, neither one knowing the words to
Morning
express
sun
the
is
feelings in
blue,
their
not
heart,
red.
so they don't say anything. When he tries to speak again, his words are cut short by a kiss.
Why they're
A gentle
kissing, bro?
kiss, one that holds all their pent-up emotions. For the first time, Lucia openly expresses those emotions. Every feeling she has, every struggle and triumph wrapped in a single phrase. I love you. He tells her all his plans for their next vacation. They'll go to the beach, try new desserts, or maybe see a movie together.
Second beach episode?
Her words get quieter.
Can she even feel
voice gets
desserts?
deeper, her breathing more shallow. This world
So,
is not
bro,
kind,
she's just a
and
robot.
there's no such thing as a miracle without sacrifice. Laying in his arms, he continues to whisper her name, praying for any type of reply. But she will never answer again.
Reverse chapter 13, reverse chapter 12. So what, she's dead? Damn. GG's.
Hey, hi,
Tell
how
me.
y'all doing?
Nah, tell me how to think, Carefree dog. Tell me what to think.
I have no excuse. I don't even have an excuse for this one.
I
This is
forgive
all
you,
on
man.
me, 100%.
Don't worry about it.
All I can say is I'm sorry. I'm
Don't
very, very
be,
sorry.
bro. You good. You're
I
doing
will
God's
say
work.
This will also be like a New Year's resolution. I will, every week, at least once a week, I will make an update to where I am in like the next video. So hopefully that will keep me
Because
a
it's
bit
actually
more
optional depending on
on top
dialogue
of
options.
things,
Same for the
because
confession.
I won't want
Alright.
to like make a post.
We're not
that says I did
confessing to
nothing this
shit.
week. So keeping everybody in the loop, that will be my like New Year's resolution. But moving on.
Is this in the game or is this a
chapter
PV
was
trailer?
Grade A fantastic. S tier
Is it fantastic if there's no Leave and Lee?
chapter. Kuro, how dare you make me do a kiss scene and it not be with Chu? Very upset. Zero stars.
Chu? He seems for
But no,
Chu.
this chapter was crazy. Like, lots of story stuff. We find out, you know, a lot about Agent Zero's past, Vonnegut's past, what the tower is. We find out, you know, some like hints about some different types of mimetic contaminations that hopefully we will get to expand on in the next 2 chapters.
Memes,
There's
Jack.
just tons of stuff to talk about. Lots of questions, not a lot of answers. Actually, yeah, once again, following that pattern, more questions than answers.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
But now, you know, we need a bit of that Nanami goodness to come and save the day, because it kind of sucks down here. It is not fun. No one is having a good time. Also, I'm not too sure how I feel about these videos getting longer. Kuro, stop making your chapters so dense.
Yeah, I guess they released like 3 hours in a row to like focus to make the Shaper's ripples more dense, and all the cutscenes and all the goodness and shit, and all the words, of course, all the unnecessary words. I know how you write, Kuro.
Anyway, like I said, long video. I don't want to make it any longer. Very sorry about what happened, guys. I will make corrections. Yeah, that's about it. I don't want to make this any longer. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video.
He didn't
and I
have
hope
much
see
to
you all in
say
the
except
next
like
video, where
good,
we
like
cover
the chapter was
32
good.
of the main story.
I
To the
remember this
galaxies.
banner. I can finally say, hey, I remember that banner. Thanks for the recap. Doing God work. There you go. Heart emoji. Heart emoji. Nanami next chapter. Oh yeah, nice. Another secondary character chapter. Fucking love those. Anything fun going on in this patch of the game? 8.9 out of 10 chapter to me. 8.9 out of 10 by IGN. This is not a future that's gone next chapter, by the way. You're staying here for a long time. This is not a future that's gone next chapter. Not the future, bruh. Also, you say we are returning to status quo. They're not gonna stay 30 years in the future, huh? So they will return. Damn, I thought everybody is dead for good, but now you assured me that, that they're returning. So it's good. Oh, Yata chapter. When I got her for free. Alright. Oh, look, it's Cradle. You're staying in that dead Lucia 30 years in the future? What do you mean we're staying? Didn't you imply we're coming back from that one? It's okay. Commandant's gonna go meet Alpha and Luna, and he's gonna be like, I liked the newer version of you better, and Alpha is gonna be like, how dare you, I'm the OG, and they gonna go to the tower and fix it, and then go to the future past and fix it, and then everybody's gonna be happy. Yeah. I didn't imply anything, shit infested. What do you mean? You implied you're like, don't worry, you're gonna stay in that future, you're not gonna go back, and I'm like, yeah. So we are going back. It's okay, they can make a new Lucia, they always do. How many Lucias were there? Like 3? There were like 3 Lucias, right? One of her is completely dead. I should have saved that that whiteboard. Skip the stage. No, don't skip. What do you mean skip the stage, bro? You dumb. Can't gaslight me. I'm not Nexus. Telling you. That guy has a point. That military guy has a point. Not yet. Fuck him up. No, what about Commandant, bro? Yo. Instant noodles. Hello, IA. What about you? Do you need the deep mind connection? Gonna touch me, bro? Don't touch me. Oh, you checked on me, huh? Who's the commandant here, bro? No audio on the game, but I did put it on, bro. Oh, it's still the YouTube one. Streaming is hard. Weird silent game? Yeah, it's all reading, IA. Where's this kid from just now that looks like Litos?
Lithos? Do you know my brother?
You have a brother?
Is Lithos your brother?
Oh yeah, that's Rose.
Yes. Have you seen him? It's been so long since he was last back home.
Well, why the VN moments can be voice acted
Lithos
like
said
this?
Professor Trout was gone. He said he... Who's this Professor Trout?
It's Kilgore,
He's
not
our
Trout.
doctor. We're both from an orphanage. Did he pass away? Yes.
Yeah. Wrong button.
Told me that Professor Trout had gone Putna in the past.
Yeah.
So Lithos. Yep.
Yeah.
Lithos were all Professor Trout's
Dump.
friends then, since he told you guys this name.
Lord, alright. Oh, come on, bro. I played this already. Yo, let's go. Bam. Still can't aim. It's like OG Wolfenstein 3D.
Those red butterflies.
It's Cradle.
Cradle is likely to be around.
New enemy.
We might be putting ourselves at risk if we try to force
Nice
our way
abs.
through now, given how little we know about this place.
Yeah, nice
Should we
voice.
try to see if there's a way around?
No. Let's fuck him up, bro. What the fuck?
Correct me. Watch out, Commandant.
Kill him. Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's behind me. Alright, Lucia.
Butterflies.
Get
Cradle
them.
must be nearby.
Bam. Mmm. Don't fucking touch me. Bam. Bam bam. He's doing a good job. I'm just supporting fire. Bam.
Let's watch out for her. She's not gonna leave us alone.
Lucia's
Let's get Rose back
chapter.
to the art gallery to meet up with the people there.
Could have been Grey Raven's chapter, but they never commit to the full team. This is not Lucia's chapter, this is chapter about my son, Chaos. That's gibberish, bro. People can't write. Yo, he can run. Oh, it's my boy! There he is! Let's go say hi. Well, let's go say hi. What the fuck? I never meant to leave you.
She's gone.
No, he left. He hates me. Go and check it out.
The facilities here have nothing to do with combat. There isn't even a whole lot of life-related equipment here.
Yeah, but where's
It's like
my
an
son,
artist
Chaos?
transcending the mundane. Both their body and soul exist solely for this golden time core. I've only ever seen a commercial
Nice
for this
dub,
place when
bro.
I was a kid.
Nice lip sync.
This is my first time.
After all these
actually
years,
coming
I
here.
learned Korra is not good
It's got a
at
very
coherent
catchy song.
stories. Yeah,
And
they're
this
not
is
good
how
at
the lyrics go.
coherent stories.
Let us sing aloud.
If you ask me what's going on in the PGR story, I can't answer that, bro. Ask Rojak.
Toward the vast edges of the starry seas.
I see.
I've always thought
Commandant
it'd be
is not
wonderful
voice
if we
acted
could
still.
live together during this time.
Wish Lee was here.
There's no way we can bring back the good old days.
Yeah.
We still stand a chance to make the future great.
We can never go back to
Let's
chapters
go,
1 through 8, that's true. Well, let's go. Let's go, Lucia. At least you're not alpha. Let's go. Could have been worse, right, guys? Could have been Luna.
Watch out for the red tide. Take Rose higher ground.
I mean, now it's okay, but it was so much worse like years back, right? When they didn't have the story canvas. And you had to go to like Wikipedia
There's no end dealing with these things.
to learn how to, in what
did this all
order
the
to
time
read the
in Hero
chapters. Don't get me started on starting on reading, bro. Also, I heard either Gazer is dying. I wish Nozzle was here,
Get
exactly.
out of here before they wear us down.
Well, don't touches me too much. And now silence. Why is this not voice acted, man? Deep. Like Lucia is my favorite character. I would like to grab her to other games, like that Chinese shooting game. Just a good girl is all I need. Don't worry, bro. She's dead now. Nothing you can do. You can't save her, bro. You can't fix her, bro. She's dead. It's me and my son Chaos against the world. Either Gazer is very dead. Yes, yeah, very dead.
I gotta figure out where things went wrong before Constellia gets flooded.
No, I wanna play as me. Also, not a fan of this design. You guys like this design, bro? She looks like It looks like she's about to go to the club, bro, and get wasted. I know more. You know more? About what?
Great to see you again, Lucia.
Oh, fuck you,
I see
Cradle.
you're doing a treasure hunt.
Is that so we can marry Lee? I'm marrying no robot, bro. Didn't you see the movie Her? Can go through here. Can jump. Oh, I don't want to step into the tide, bro. That's disgusting. My white pants, bro. Yeah, I forgot she does no damage. Jumper. He knows about my walls. You like this design? I see how it is. You would like any Lucia design. I bet you like Alpha as well, because it's also Lucia. Especially I'm a fan of her moveset. Not a fan of her moveset. You step on the side as any frame that doesn't have punishing immunity or doesn't float, you take damage. Not like can I play this with another frame? You have a point, it is a design from Golden Age. They were fancy, too fancy if you ask me. Bro, this is not a soldier's attire. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, okay, bro.
This isn't the only place the red tide is coming from. She really is trying to flood this city.
Get out of my city!
Found where things went wrong. Are you able to fix those cracks, even if you find them? Or do you plan on asking your commandant to beg Chaos, whom you hate the most, for help?
Lucia hits my son Chaos. I can hit him through the wall. Alright. My other son is better than you in every way, exactly. Open up, bro, what the fuck? Oh, okay.
The door is unlocked. I need to stop Cradle from strengthening the red tide.
Thank you, Lucia, for telling us what you're doing.
Gather Sunblade!
The hell?
Raven's Light. Rise and fly high.
You case all the head pads? Exactly. Also, Lucia dies again.
Sunblade!
Why they pick Lucia to die again? Did she learn nothing from chapter 12?
Raven's Light.
If only my boy Lee was there.
Gather Sunblade! Raven's Light. Severed Neck.
And then Adam in every game, man, she just knows that with timeline knowledge, of course. No fast running.
Gather Sunblade! Raven's Light. Severed Neck. Gather Sunblade!
George Commandant die 76 times, man, it's understandable. Did you know 76 is like a reverse 6-7?
Raven's Light. Severed Neck. Gather Sunblade. Let the lotus bloom. Beyond the mist and the abyss.
And it didn't fucking kill him, bro. Pretty fancy looking ass cutscene for doing so little damage. Am I going the correct way? No. Holy, he's comboing me, bro.
Gather Sunblade. Let the lotus bloom. Beyond the mist and the abyss. Gather Sunblade. Rise and fly high.
Can fly over the maze, so it's not just me that is bored with Pyroat's gameplay.
Severed. Rise and fly high. Let the lotus bloom. Beyond the mist and the abyss.
Bam. How do I jump? Oh. Lamau. What is it? This is strange. This feels weird. That was weird.
Say, I can make the red tide go away a little. But you'll have to either catch chaos for me, or lure her to where I want you to.
Me being lost? Bro, that's not the maze.
I refuse. Whether it's you, Chaos, or that agent, I'm not letting any one of you off the hook. Sure. Go ahead and kill me here. But of course, do keep in mind that we're still in the Hetero Tower's range of influence here.
Mm-hmm.
You can kill me as many times as you want. But I'll never really die.
Man, I was about to kill the shit out of her. And the story just said no. Imagine being lost in a park maze. Yeah, was I lost though? That's it. Can't replay the previous chapter nodes. It's over. Here's Gestalt. Wait, didn't they add? They didn't add the recap when you skip, huh? You can reply
That's
them.
our
Cool.
instant noodle. And this art gallery is our workplace. Get out of here!
Your workplace? You people got fired a few days ago. We wouldn't have been sent here and got stuck with y'all if it weren't for that little protest of yours.
But we have a kid here.
Get over yourselves! The kid is a nut job, and you think you people are the
Whoa.
only ones starving here? We lost one of our guys trying to protect you from those haywire plaster robots! Hand over the instant noodle now! We found it first! Or else.
It's added in Lilith, okay.
Copy that.
Whoa, or else.
Whoa, aren't you a sassy one? What,
Aren't
you gonna rough me up or something?
this our guys?
Let's stay out of this one and let them take on each other. The last thing I want is these staff going around saying we ganged up on them.
Wait, you don't suppose this one's trained, do you?
Let the lotus flip!
Damn right I do. She's probably with the woman in the club.
What? There's no freaking way!
This is a chapter that doesn't have a summary, so you're in luck. What the hell?
Gather Sunblade! Raven's Light. Severed, rise and fly high! Yes! 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 Gather Sunblade! Raven's Light.
Hey, stop, we can talk this out!
I thought I
We're
killed
just
them.
starving. We never want to hurt anyone.
We're just
I
hungry.
know, but the red tide is about to flood the streets entirely, and we've got to deal with that first.
The red tide? What's that?
They don't even know what the red tide
It's
is.
a very dangerous liquid. Now let's bear with it and behave ourselves here.
Yo, Lawrence, how was your resting, Valik? I saw the eclipse, Lawrence. Pretty cool.
Hey, check out
And I
those
caught
things back there.
fish.
This
And I was
again?
at the aquarium.
Looks weird though.
And I was at the pub.
Help me!
I recommend resting to everyone, guys. You should rest more.
And fall back!
I'll bring up the rear.
Your new enemy.
Be careful, Commandant. Rise and fly high. Raven's light. Let the lotus bloom. Yes, beyond the mist and the abyss.
Hopefully saw the eclipse with special glasses. I had shitty sunglasses, so I was peeking like for 2 seconds and then looking away. Also, phone had no filter, so
Where
we
in the world
didn't
did they
capture
even come from?
the eclipse.
I thought the butterflies were the only things.
Give us the noodles now, and we just might be able to keep all your butts safe a little longer.
Bro. I mean, I love instant noodles, but like... Oh, they can shoot.
Commandant, go.
Didn't I have grenades?
Commandant, how are you feeling? I'll get you some medicine and find you a place to rest once we reach the infirmary.
Remember,
There are
kids never
still
look
people on the third
directly at
floor.
the eclipse,
Let's
at the
head over
sun
there
in
and get them
general.
to come down here to listen to what Commandant has to say.
And the music is back. It's an old game, guys. Widower. Yeah, I don't like Pyroat. I'm sorry, IA. You're inside a building and says I wanna use grenades. It's a video game, man. So you're okay with all the timeline bullshit, but not okay with throwing grenades in a building? Really now?
Why are the dead people here?
I see dead people.
Butterflies. I ran into them on my way down looking for the exit.
Come on, stop freaking me out.
It's butterflies, bro.
Commandant, watch out!
Target point, let's go. Okay, okay, team, follow me. Nice car. What the fuck? Is this a Tesla? This is Cybertruck.
What's wrong with it again?
Car so bad they had to turn off the lights.
You too, Sam. You should head back if you are.
Wait, don't touch him.
I'm like, serious, Sam? Oh, he's at a high level of corruption. When did he become corrupted? Question mark.
Cradle. She's probably why this infection is happening as fast as it is.
Is it possible for those red butterflies to live off humans?
Is it what? What are you talking about?
One of the butterflies got in my mouth.
Yuck.
My stomach. It hurts so much.
They call it a muscar? Do we have any serum left? Oh shit, bro.
Careful.
Why he bleed, bro? Fuck, what pushed him? That animation was crazy. Alright, Sam, you... Oh my, he disappeared. He's liquid now. Can I take his gun? I can't take his gun. Alright, follow me. Just don't chew anything.
Somebody's pulling me! Help me!
There you go, throw grenade.
Ah! I'm going to kill every last one of these things!
Fuck him up. I'll go check it out.
I'm coming with you, Commandant. You guys can head back first.
The wounded can head back. We're staying. God knows if you guys are just gonna leave us here to die if you find a way out.
Yeah.
He's got a point. We're all gonna end up starving to death here if we don't get out. Nobody wants to start cannibalism today. So I'm going with you guys no matter what you say.
Well then, those of you who are hurt should head back first.
I'm not going back. I'm doing just fine.
And God knows what I'm gonna run into on my
It's
own
parking
if I
lot,
head
so
back
YOLO
alone
grenade.
now.
Wow, double standards.
Right. You have a point. I'm staying too. All right. Stay safe.
Alright, stay safe. Let's go. And he's dead. These cars fucking suck with that. I can't look down. Annoys me. A mercenary's journal,
It wasn't
yeah.
this bad when we came here last time. No. Pretty sure the same thing is gonna happen even if we head back now.
Is one of you
Let's just
Chico?
move along.
No 3D model for Chico. Okay, guys, but like when it's dark, hug the wall. Gonna blow up mass cars, so I'll allow it. Wish. Okay, we can't go here because of invisible wall. It's still a wall, so we're good. Follow me. Wish. Any injured here? You can park here. Oh shit. Hetero creature sound. Fuck the everybody's. Oh my god, I think we lost some people. Oh shit, they're stuck. Well, I'm sorry guys, we'll have to leave you behind. Garbage. How old is this garbage? Holy shit, imagine the smell. This is like 3 or 9-year-old garbage right there. Crazy. Alright, this is also invisible wall, it's okay. Shit, I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm unstuck. What is this? Porsche? This is NTE car. I found the door.
Screw this! I'm done with this shit! I'm taking all of you down with me! This place is getting creepier by the second.
Your comrade just died in front of your eyes. This place is getting creepier by the second.
The butterflies!
NTE car, Thief's car, AI generated car.
They have us cornered! I'm gonna stop them!
Fucking butterflies, man. Oh. And he disappeared. Alright, Lucia. Where's Lucia? Oh. Oh my god, out of all of us, she's busy with pressing button, bro. And who threw that grenade? Ah, they can't get in, we're good. How you doing? -3, damn, she sure takes her sweet time pressing that button. Alright. Alright, gang. Oh, it's the boss. It's the Soul Eater final boss. Where's my mouse there?
I just checked and found that there's actually a floor where the elevator doesn't stop. It's right above where we are, probably between B7 and B8. It's safe here since the butterflies haven't shown up yet. Let me see if there is a way to make the elevator stop on the hidden floor. Mona said we should be able to get a temporary code from down there.
Alright, be careful. We're not playing as the badass commandant anymore. Hate to see it. Pick up the card.
Massacre here.
Massacre.
Before
Yeah.
we arrived.
Look
And
at
his
the
access card had been used.
look at the pile
Could it
of
be
body,
Kratos?
bro. There was a fucking massacre over here, bro. There's one dead body. Look how clean this shit is, bro. How places look after a massacre. He shines.
I've successfully activated our access, Commandant. Our temporary code is 973654. Gotta remember this number. Yep, coming.
Took the card, now we're going back. This is a Resident Evil puzzle. How's Valics the Kuro hater doing this patch? The main character is dressed like she's going clubbing. I'm glad she's dead. I can't believe they pulled up the chapter 12 in chapter 31. Lucia die again, bro. These guys have no imagination, man. They're doing the same shit and they hope it's gonna work. That's crazy. Crazy. Also, I'm very happy I have a son called Chaos. I'm proud of him. Yeah, that's about it in a nutshell. I just wish Lee was here and live.
What's happening? They're all coming this way.
They're all coming this way. They're all coming.
Screw these goddamn hetero creatures.
Wake up! The red tide is coming!
I'll save you. Bam, bam. Piff puff. Kaboom.
Sweet mother of God, that was close.
Yeah.
You can take a break here while I call Babylonia and let them know you're right here with me. Damn
I remember Babylonia.
This thing is dead again. Gotta see what I can do.
No more Babylonia, bro. Hey, target point. You? I ain't gonna live for too long. This car is better, even though it has no wheel. Not a Musk car. Let's go.
Huh? What's wrong?
If you want to react to some PGR stuff, there's the PGR concert trailer, One Heart, One Hurts. Oh yeah, I saw it, One Heart, One Hurts.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I saw the thumbnail and it was there was something funny about it.
Let's go.
Hold up, let me see.
This is way too strange.
PGR con. You guys watching concerts, bro? Could have watched like some real ass bands concerts, but they're watching like Tenocon and ZZZ concerts. One Heart, One Hurt. There was something funny about the goddamn thumbnail. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah. I don't remember how I saw it that way. Their first consort, man. Enjoy. Maybe I'll put it on during work tomorrow, but no promises, man. Come on. Alright, check this out. So I was seeing this, I think it was like I think I was having a notepad open or something. How do I replicate that? Hold up. Because when I work from home, I have my notepad open for notes. Bear with me. There you go. So there was my notes here, like this. They're not full screen, you know, so I can type shit. And the notepad was like this. And I was like, fart hurts. I don't know, I found it funny. One fart, one hurts. Yeah. That's my opinion on your consort. There you go. Joke's over.
It's like they're specifically targeting us! Avoid the front! We have backup!
Also, Wuva, remember that it is made by the Chinese. We have the Donghua experience in the game with the new character. What the hell is a Donghua, bro? Flying on sword, like Yixing Guang. Dying.
A crack in space?
Where all the monsters came from!
I will fart in 20. I'm hurt. No, only one hurts. I wish commandant sections were longer. I remember I was. Where am I? Question mark. Power armor rebooting.
Commandant, are you alright?
Way better than
feeling
Yixing
well?
Guang. It's open world. It's like where winds meet.
Commandant.
Can you fly on the swords and where winds meet? Oh my god! Oh my god! It's my boy Lee. Can I hug you?
Huh? What are you talking about? You don't remember?
I don't remember.
After that red hetero tower appeared, Lucia
They
gave
heard
you
me.
her sword for protection.
Where's Lucia?
She's searching for you in another sector. I've already sent her a message, so we should be able to meet up soon. Let's go.
See katana tutorial na. So do you guys like love like multiple timeline shenanigans, bro? Fucking hate those. This is my katana, bro. Wait, I can like. Whoa. Get. Boom in your face. I'm a katana guy.
Watch out! Another rift!
They want to remake the first two Wuva chapters.
Ever since the hetero
Oh, now
tower
that's
showed up,
interesting.
They bring nothing but danger.
Press signature. Signature is not available, Dimason. Long time no see. Hello there. Papa. Oh, now I have. Oh my god, he's doing alpha shit. Look at this guy. Oh my god, he's like Dante in Devil May Cry 4 using Yamato, copying Vergil's moves. I am alpha. Drying paint is better than Yixing Guang? Tell them. So you should go back and finish the summer event. Slash! Blast! Die. Scum. Holy shit, what is Commandant doing, bro? He's doing Judgment Cut and... Pap. No sound effects. No sound effects, no sound effects. It's not like Kuro have a lot of money, right?
It's a trap!
Was that Lee? I was worried about Silver Palace beating Wuva in graphics, but with the last chapter, yeah, ain't no one winning against that. Maybe just that new Hoyo realistic Monster Hunter inspired game. Bruh. A gacha game losing to another gacha game should be your last worry in this life, man. Yeah, what about Aether Gazer dying, Nexus? What about that one, huh? Pop, pop, pop. Worried about any gacha game. Can I like swap instead of reloading? Hold up, bump, swap, pop, 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 pop. Pick up katana. Flash, blast, scum. Huh. Oh shit. Big one.
Nothing serious.
Keep him busily. The Soul Eater. Oh shit. The Soul Eater guy. Can I? Does the hook do damage? Hold up. But
Nothing serious.
no, it doesn't. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, he's tumbling. It's clunky, but it's so cool. It's the cool type of indie game. Oh, he killed me.
That butterfly is dangerous. Commandant, the hetero creatures and rifts are all
Gacha game these days are dying like crazy.
is just up ahead.
Oh yeah. Quick time event. Oh, she's gonna touch me. NT shares meetings what leaked, and in those AI people take shit about silver. What?
I can sense it. She wants this.
NT shares meetings.
So let her die
WADW.
in your place this time.
The AI people talked shit about Silver Palace, a game that's not released yet. They scared. Yo, Gold Yaiba, hello there, how are you? Everybody's joining for PGR, huh? I'm about to come. Damn, my internet is completely gone. Reserve only. Cradle? Fuck Cradle, bro. I'm all about my son Chaos. There he is. Oh, I'm so proud of you, boy. Wad has. This? That's my son. Oh, we're gonna do great things together. He's also very me. That character that we broke down the animation from NTE is out. She has inspiration from 3 characters from Vuva. Hey, alright, bro. I care so deeply. You have no idea. You're not Kam, you're not Kayo. It's the global or who's talking shit about who, man? I saw a video about Silver Palace, and the guy was satisfied with the game, and the way the story is like doesn't hold your hands, and the MC is not an amnesiac, which is very rare. And the guy that made the video, he was like, the only thing he hates is the end game shit, and you know I don't care about end game most of the times. Don't care. Do not skip. Valics, Hoyu shilling as usual. Yeah, I should go back and play the summer event in ZZZ. Talk to Lucia and decide what to do next. Okay, Lucia. Let's go kill Vonnegut.
Commandant, I've already activated the access permissions. Just take the elevator down from the underground parking lot.
ZZZ is good, PGR is okay, although he's playing because of us.
Stay close to me.
PGR is clunky, bro. The gacha days are almost over, yeah. I bought Judgment, so after I'll finish Stellar Blade, I'll start playing Judgment. Damn, she runs pretty fast.
You can even do that now?
That connection has indeed weakened my authority. But
Oh,
she's
look at the
idiot,
time, man.
and your key is about to run
Oh,
out.
look at the time, man.
Fall back immediately. We need to get to the hetero tower.
I wish I would I could have speedrun this to open the Vonnegut boss fight, but I guess we will not.
Let's have another dance, shall we?
Fuck you, Cradle.
Sight, Commandant.
Don't touch my son, Chaos. What boss do you guys want me to fight today? If you don't know any boss you want me to fight, I'll just pick whatever I didn't.
He's blocking our path.
2 hours? Yeah, it's 2 hours. Cradle? Fuck Cradle. All my homies hate Cradle. Chaos is the true OG, bro.
So you finally decided to show yourself,
There he is.
Chaos.
Oh, we're gonna fuck him up, Chaos. See, bro? See what he can do, bro? That guy's amazing.
Well,
Trailblazer, but no
let's
damage.
see how much more you can take.
No damage,
This is my
Trailblazer?
latest composition.
Sure.
Care to give it a listen?
But fuck you, man. Your music sucks.
Another hetero kick.
You executed your plan too soon. It would take at least 10 more cycles of interference before I may possibly
If you
lose
don't
my
like
ability
red
to
and
resist.
do boss fight, it's kinda whatever. Oh, if you don't like Creed and do boss fight, it's kinda whatever. But I thought this is like the best gameplay in gacha games. Like, why is it whatever?
Commandant.
Spectacle is
There's no
okay,
cue.
but I'm here more for Dante and Vergil gameplay.
Almost there.
In the end, the dying shepherd stumbles back into the sheep pen, but is too weak to
Joining
fend
the
off
stream today was so
ever-present
worth
packs
it.
of
Oh my
Valics.
god, your Cradle simping still while Chaos is right there. My boy Chaos. Oh my god, Tesla cars again.
Commandant. Enter the code. Same numbers as last time. I'll cover you.
Yeah. Oh shit. Not this one. If I can get it.
We're
There you
through.
go.
Let's go.
Puzzle God.
Succumb to my red tide. I'll preserve you.
Also, Gold Yai, but this ain't even Cradle, bro. That's Agent Zero, man. You got played.
You go first.
Also, that site is from HA3. Oh! Oh, where are you at? Oh, where are you? My son! My son Chaos saved my life. Alright. Do I even have Trailblazer? I always need to stick with something, can't complain about PGR days, I enjoyed gameplay and story. Sorry Valics, I can't hear anything, I'm busy. Bro, hands on the table, bro, that's fucking disgusting. I am selected, of course I skipped a lot. Well, see, I am not skipping. Trailblazer, this one. Pum 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 pum. Much help. Hell if I remember his moveset. Alright, this is what we've been waiting. This is what I've been waiting for. This is my favorite part of PGR streams, to be honest. No one's a Devil May Cry fan. I'll shoot you, bro. Okay. Ouch.
And now, I'm gonna play with you. Hell yeah! Now the fun begins.
The hell?
Hell yeah! Go back to hell. My turn now.
That's AoE.
My turn now.
I know it's late, but how do you all? I caught fish, Gold Yaiba. Not bad.
And now, I'm gonna play raining bullets. It's showtime. Hell yeah! It's over. Now the fun.
I dodged that. And I'm old. That's not variable.
Let me show you, man.
No, I missed the parry. And although this alpha is cool, you can kinda like wail with oh, he killed us. You can kinda wail with alpha on everyone. Good games. 27 it's Cyberpunk speaking 2027. Alright.
My turn now.
Not within. My blade shall quench the fading light.
Have you decided which one of you dies first? My turn now. And now the fun begins.
Not everything is parryable. Oh, what are you? Oh, okay. Not bad.
This is our
Oh, TKA, I don't like WoWa anymore. It's trash to me, just like Genshin. WoWa has been my hated game of this year. Never mind, it's CG who still likes WoWa. Yeah, it's CG who still likes WoWa. Oh, I wanted to do it again. Where is he? I'm playing games until I enjoyed the process. My WoWa days were enjoyable as well, but we had rough roguelite. You had a roguelite?
Now the fun begins. My turn now. My turn now.
He got me. Those were parryable, what the fuck?
I'm gonna play with you. Hell yeah! Now the fun. Raining bolts.
Oh.
This is hell yeah.
Not without. Abyss! Bow before me!
Shit.
I still have much.
He's challenging.
I've walked every cursed path.
Just sticking to PGR until EOS?
Be mine
Nah.
to endure.
Well, I heard there was some gacha game that also like they stopped updating it, but they didn't close the server, so you could like still play the game even though they don't support it.
What? You don't trust me?
I would still prefer like an offline version of these games, but you can't have nice things when your life is Cyberpunk 2077. Who the hell is this? Me return? Too bad, bro. Trailblazer kicked my ass. I'm looking forward to the hidden ones. Come on, bro. That's a lol. That is a lol. Does it even have a release date? Miss the fight, you did miss the fight. 1 year ago, bro. The hidden ones might never release. But it is an arena fighter, right? I am mega satisfied with my current roster, so I am chilling. Oh, the hidden ones is Chinese? I thought it's a Japanese game. Anime. This is not a gacha, right? Hopefully. I swear to God, I saw this game as an arena fighter. What the fuck? Did you play the new Marvel fighting game? No, I don't. I don't like that game. But good news, the game got cracked, and who knew the cracked version runs like 10,000 times better than the official release. As it cheats on you with its DRM. There were two fighting games released now in the summer. It was the Avatar game and the Marvel game, so I bought the Avatar game. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. So it has arena. So this is the PvP, right? Now this throws me off. Like, this looks underwhelming. But if the main story, if the single player mode is gonna be like more... This also looks underwhelming. You can see the red thingies on the floor. Dear Lord, it's solo leveling. Not gacha, every character is free to unlock through in-game cash. They're not gonna do the fighting game route of selling new characters for real money. Also, we had locals, like before I left for vacation, and we played Avatar, and it was my first time playing the Avatar game, and I took second place. Is Naruto Ninja Storm serious in Chinese? No, it's not. It seems like it's not. If he fights multiple characters at once, then it's not like Naruto. Because in Naruto, it's basically... Okay, hold up. Now, it's wait and see. I'm there. I see more people there. It's wait and see. I don't know. I'm not trusting this game. This game looks sus. Looks dope, not gonna lie. This looks dope. Bruh. It's playable at least. Are you saying that based on the video we just watched that came 1 year ago? Don't trust the videos, man. Don't trust the videos, don't trust the reviews, bro. Wait for the game to release and see how it is. All of that could have been like not a real gameplay. Remember the Watch Dogs trailer, bro? I bet that game was playable when they showed us the trailer back then. The E3, the infamous E3 trailer. Video doesn't work. Which is the last one? Like 5, 6? Look at this shit, bro. This is a real game, by the way. Two years ago, okay. Look at this rain. What the hell is this? He emulating it? Last one is 4. Last one is like generation something. Yeah, why are they fighting, bro? Aren't they friends now? Didn't Naruto died anyway in Boruto or something? Or was it Kurama that died? Damn, that shit is so OP, bro. Bro, look at this gameplay, bro. This is peak, bro. He's charging his key. Oh, he's pressing one button and it's a combo, bro. Sick.
Let's go.
Oh, he pressed the chakra button and then the attack button and he did the fireball, bro. This game is peak, bro. I'm kinda can give a chance to any game if video is good. Yeah, I thought you should be better than that. Trust no one.
Can't hold back.
Look at this shit, bro. He turned into a fox. Any franchise anime game equally asleep. But the Hidden Ones is also a franchise. It's based on an anime.
Let's go.
Storm is just ultimate spam. So you guys do know about arena fighters, but still you look at the Hidden Ones and you're like, yo, this particular arena fighter is sick. I see how it is. I see how it is. Anyway, it's way past my streaming time. So thanks for coming by, Rojak, IA, Goldie Aiba, Nexus, Nimason. See you next time, hopefully tomorrow with... If not Stellar Blade, then with the ZZ event. Gotta finish that event. Nothing but ultimates is downright shameless gameplay. It's all the arena fighters are like that, bro. Alright, here's the emoji. See ya, bye bye.